got the yaks loaded up today. Mine and the wife's. Boom. There they are. And we'll be me and Jorge today to try our luck at figuring out those deep water fish. So he should be getting here around 5. I'm here a little early, filming the intro. Got the old GMC ready to roll. So once he gets here, we'll head on down. State opens at 6. Hopefully be on the water by 6:30 and giving you some action.
Welcome to Fowler's Corners YouTube. We're pre-fishing for our local kayak bass tournament league, Sunday Derbies in Texas, hosted by Jeff White. Great guy. Check out Sunday Derby on Facebook. So I was attempting to find a deep water pattern. Mother Nature had other plans with a full moon and an abundance of bait fish around. The fish fed all night. The bite was really slow. The white bass and crappie population on this lake is just phenomenal. Mineral Wells has a great pan fishery. So they were busting all the top water all the way around us, and you know, I tried to swim jig for a while here and did varying depths and ledges and just couldn't get nothing going. And eventually we drifted over towards the dam and fished over there, and still nothing. Not a single nibble, not even a swat at the swim bait, which the week before I'd had great success on fishing here with my wife. I had Jorge with me this time, a friend from work, just an avid fisherman, loves to be out there, and he's on the wife's kayak. He's got a little car and whatnot. So, but yeah, we just milling around here, and I'm headed over towards the dam. There's a lot more rock structure. It's a little shallower. After a few more casts, you know, every time you see a fish jump, you got to throw at it. So that's basically what we're doing here. But I switched up tactics as we moved over to the dam. I put the swim jig down and picked up the trusty old chatterbait. So I was just running a Z-Man chatterbait, black and blue. And after a couple casts here, we're gonna come into the first fish. I had my first bite all morning, and then I just had a creature bait with a 2-kicker trailer on that. And like I said, fishing was tough and the bite was slow, and still nothing. That runs like 3 feet deep at the dam there, and then runs out at like a 5-foot, 6-foot grass flat, and you know, just covering water. Here we go. So this is my first fish of the morning. Let her sink. Alright. Get her going with a couple jerks, and then just ticking that grass, coming up that little slight slope it has there. Tick, tick, tick. Feeling all that movement. Now you know you're doing it right. Every time you see the tip bob, you're catching on the grass. Boom. Came off a piece of grass, and there he was. He just smashed it. A little dink, but
First one.
it was the first one in the morning.
Little guy on the chatterbait.
So we threw this around a little bit more, trying to see if there was a pattern to it, fishing that ledge, and it was the only fish we produced in that hour. So, but it's just a beautiful lake. Look at that sunrise coming up over the ridge. And this state park's got a lot to offer for a lot of people: camping, horseback riding, primitive sites. You know, look it up on Texas Parks and Wildlife webpage. You know, Mineral Wells State Park. It's a great little state park. So we're going to slide over to these cattail reeds. We were flipping along down through here. The wind's kind of pushing me back towards the rocks. So I'm just kind of hitting everything, casting up in, casting back. So I'm not getting any bites around this clump of vegetation. So now we're going to go for a deeper cast back along the rocks. You know, it's a foot or shallower there on that edge, and then it drops off about 3. Oh, there was a short strike, so he just got the tip of it. We're going to get back in there, see if he chased it a little ways. No, nothing. He didn't follow it, so we're going to get right back in there. Alright. Making some noise, burning it out. Stop. I'm going to give her a couple good twitches here. There we go. Got you that time, you little guy.
There we go. Fish on.
I win round 2. This fish was a fighter, resulting in this type of release.
That's a keeper. Hey now, hey now. Hey. Oh,
There you
easy
go.
release.
And a hook in the thumb. Nothing better than that. So I was using a Slick Baits lizard in paycheck color. He's a local bait manufacturer up there in Denton, Texas. Check him out. He also has a Facebook page. I just had that lizard on a 1/4 ounce fisheye swing head, and it's got a 3/0 offset hook on it. So we moved out away from the dam side out to the island. It drops off really quick here. So it's a couple foot deep up by the island, and then it drops off to 18. So I was running that chatterbait down that ledge, trying to get a strike, seeing if there was anything that slid down into deeper water that was willing to bite, and threw a hair jig for a little bit too, and also threw the lizard on the swing head. We just kept hitting various depths and different structures and cover types, rock, wood, grass, and just seeing what we could produce. The wind was bad. You'll see further on in the video. I was anchored off here just to keep in somewhat of a position to present my lure to the fish.
Hungry AF. What you want? Perfect. Yeah, that's fine.
Already had 2 fish at this point too.
Playing
As
with
we
the
were taking
echo.
a quick food break. That was a nice
You need anything else out of
14 to 16 inch largemouth he caught. And Jorge was dragging a Carolina rig with a purple curly tail around. And then he had various top water. He had an El Chapo he was running around with
Can't
too.
handle breakfast too early.
He really likes that top water. The bite just wasn't there for it. And then he managed to catch himself a nice little flathead
This wind.
on that curly tail.
Nothing
So
yet.
it was a great
We're
picture he
getting
took
there,
with his
man. We'll
phone.
get there. Let's see if I can get this back in.
But we stuck it out, slowing down our presentations and really trying to go,
Now
go for that subtle bite. But
It
fish
wasn't
had
snagged.
lockjaw; they just weren't
Hey.
going to have it.
There's a tree or something right here. Cable.
Sorry about that noise there. So keep in mind when you're fishing state park lakes, they have many recreationists. Be kind. It's theirs to enjoy too. I could tell by this lady's form and the way she was short paddling that she wasn't an avid kayaker, and it was most likely her first time out. And you know, she was having trouble, you know, controlling the kayak. She's learning, and
You're fine.
the wind wasn't helping.
Fine.
I know you can't hear it, but it's pushing pretty good right here, and the wind just kept pushing her over in front of me. So I just reeled up real quick, let her pass by. You know, that's, you know, just being kind. You know, there's just too many unkind situations in our world today. So be kind. It's a choice. So we had no more bites on this outing. This was my last chance to pre-fish this lake before the Sunday tournament coming up. I do have a rough idea. I know where a good one hangs out, so I won't be able to tell you about it in this episode because this is going to drop before the tournament. But be on the lookout for a short after the tournament if the pattern I think I'm going to be on wins, and then also, you know, the tournament footage as well. But this is a cool little area. It's got a rock wall that runs between the big main island, which has old structure on it, and then this little brush island and grass. And there's just big chunk rock and boulder in there, and then it tapers down to the grass, the 5-6 foot grass flat on this side, and then 20 foot of water out towards the main body of the lake. So, but here's a recap of the 2 fish I caught. Look for a short on YouTube after the tournament and the tournament video. As always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe so you don't miss the exciting fishing, hunting, and anything else we can get ourselves into action. Please leave comments. Your feedback is crucial to me. I want to be able to provide you guys with great content, and if you let me know what you want to know, I'll work on getting something out to you. If podcasts are more your style, check out Fowler and Friends podcast on Spotify, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. Me and my buddies talk hunting and fishing, and we have a lot of special guests on there. Mind you, all this is new, so episodes are, you know, not in great numbers right now, but plan on it coming out every week. YouTube, podcast, and then if you like reading, you can check out my blogs on fowlerscorners.com. I usually will write one blog pertaining to the podcast, and then one blog pertaining to numerous or any topics at the time. So yeah, that was our trip to Mineral Wells, our last pre-fish. Thanks for watching, and keep it country, y'all.